Hi guys, welcome back to Shy's Heart and Soul. If you're new here, my name is Shylee. I'm a mama of two, and on this channel, I create content all around heart-based living, motherhood without the pressure of perfection, and easy plant-forward recipes. And today I want to talk about a phrase most of us grew up hearing, good job, and why I don't use it with my kids. Plus what I say instead. Growing up, my parents and grandparents said good job to me, like all the time. So it always just felt normal. I also used it a lot when I was younger, like when I babysat or I worked with kids. But after becoming a mom and diving into more research, I realized that while the phrase is well-intentioned, it's not actually the most helpful way to build long-term confidence and independence in children. So now with my own kids, I intentionally steer clear of using it. And as a mom, I totally get it. Good job feels like a quick and positive way to encourage kids. But over time, I've noticed that constant praise like this puts the focus on external validation instead of helping kids build confidence and motivation from the inside out. And since I personally love the Montessori philosophy, though I'm not strict with it, I use it in my own kind of heart-based way. I've learned the importance of encouraging independence, reflection, and self-awareness rather than relying on outside approval. So there are a few big reasons why I personally avoid using good job. 1, it creates dependence on external praise. Kids start to look to us for approval instead of tuning into how they feel about what they did. 2, it can discourage risk-taking. Kids may avoid trying new or harder things if they're worried they won't get praise. 3, it labels the outcome instead of the process. Good job doesn't tell them what they did well or how they got there. 4, it can make achievements feel transactional. If praise becomes automatic, it loses its meaning. 5, it reinforces a fixed mindset. Research by psychologist Carol Dweck shows that praising effort, not just the results, helps kids develop a growth mindset, making them more resilient and curious learners. Of course, my family still says good job to my kids sometimes. And I know it's always said with love. I don't correct them in the moment, but I do like to kind of gently redirect the conversation. For example, if someone says, good job on your drawing, I might kind of follow that up with like, wow, you put so much detail into your drawing. What's your favorite part? Or maybe something like, you really took your time on that. How do you feel about it? That way, my kids still get encouragement, but the focus shifts back to self-reflection and pride in their effort. So here are some of my favorite alternatives that build confidence and self-awareness. So 1, I can see you worked really hard on that. 2, that was a great attempt. What did you learn from it? 3, I love the way you persisted and you did not give up. 4, what do you think you did well in that task? 5, how did you feel about that experience? Or sometimes I just kind of describe what I see. You climbed all the way to the top of that slide, all by yourself. These kinds of phrases highlight effort and invite kids to reflect on their own experiences. And that's how we nurture intrinsic motivation and a growth mindset. So that's why I personally don't say good job to my kids, even though it's probably the most common phrase parents use. And for me, it's not about being perfect. It's about leading with heart and raising kids who feel strong, capable, and confident in themselves. So I'd love to hear from you. Did you grow up hearing good job all the time? Do you use it with your kids now, or are you kind of trying to test out other phrases? Let's chat in the comments because I think this is such an important conversation. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and join me for more heart-based parenting and living. Until next time, take care of your heart and soul.